Hi friends, my name is Jaya and I help people to expand their awareness. Welcome to my video blog Jaya's Essence of Life. Today we are going to see about the toxic people, how to identify them and how to get rid of them from our life. Let's dive into the topic. The studies shows that the type of people we are hanging around with will show the progress in our life. If we are hanging around with positive people, they can bring up our energy by 11%. And if we are with the negative people, they can bring down our energy by 50%. So it is really important the type of people we are hanging around with. Engaging with other people engages the mirror neuron system. This is a system which will help you to copy other people. There is an old myth. The frogs will pull down the frogs who are trying to escape from a pot of boiling water. That is exactly the same situation when we are in the circle of toxic people. They will threaten our possibility of improvement in our life. So for our well-being and happiness, we have to exclude them from our life. So we will see how to identify the toxic people. Do not let them dump their problems on your shoulder. There is a great difference between the unpleasant people and the toxic people. Unpleasant people can be always complaining and they won't be happy. So they will go with a cloud of unhappiness with them. We can see a dark cloud wherever they go. But toxic people are different. Suppose you have an old classmate who used to call you always like, he's a primary school classmate. And he used to call and tell you about the good old days and all the comparison between the current and past situations and all those, on and on and on. So when you listen to that, you will feel a little bit undesirable and he's so continuously complaining. But the toxic people are not like that. Suppose your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, if he is or she is pushing you into a situation of anger or rage. So here, the girlfriend can be toxic, but the classmate can be undesirable. We don't have to exclude the undesirable people from our life. We have to keep a healthy distance from them. But the toxic people, we have to get rid of them. What are the main signs of toxic people? The main number one point is they try to control you. They are not in control of their own life, but they like to control you through their manipulations. The second point is they tend to forget the boundaries. Most of the time they will be in your personal space. So even if we tell them about the boundaries, they tend to forget that. The third thing is they tend to take the things for granted. They will always take the things in, but they never give back. So they will take it as granted. The fourth thing is no matter what, they are always right. The fifth point is they love to be victims. Since they don't like to take any responsibility, they will be complaining. So they like to be the victims. They always have the victim mentality. If you have a member of your team toxic, and this person can make you lose your temper, and then you will be irritable, then you will have that reaction to your colleagues and they won't feel comfortable working with you. And when you go home, you will take this attitude with you and you will show that to your friends and your family members. So this attitude will spread drastically. What are the steps to remove this safely and reclaim your safety and time back? Step number one is because they forget the boundaries. Even if you explain them, they tend to come back again and again. So you have to think that it's a very slow process. it will take time. So you need to be persistent and firm in your decision. The second tip is you don't have to give them a huge explanation. Just tell them how you felt it. And you have to tell them you don't need them anymore in your life. So you need to be firm with that. The third tip is talk to them in a public place. If you are talking to them in the public place, you will be more safe. Even if they are vigorous or if they are aggressive towards you, you can just leave the place. So in the public place is more safer. The fourth point is block them in the social media because you don't want them to bully you. So you set the boundaries. So stick to that. So you don't have to be bullied by them. The fifth point is don't try to argue with them. You will have a temptation to argue with them, but make a cautious decision that you are not going to argue because these arguments won't take you anywhere. Just take it easy and not to argue whatsoever. Finally, reaffirm it or write it down so that you will reaffirm your decisions. So you can transfer your emotions and feelings to the paper so that you will be more light-hearted. If it's a family member, you have to proceed with caution because it is going to color all your family relationship. It can make a larger ripple in your family life. So you have to still engage with them, but then don't let them drag you into that pattern of toxicity. Hope my tips are going to help you. Hope you're going to follow this, and I will be coming back with some other useful topics. If you like my video, please give me a like and please subscribe into my channel. And I will see you soon. Bye, Jaya.